said, baby, what you talking about? There's still something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking to me.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. The kicker, Tyler Bass, has us ready to start. And off we go from the Superdome. On the return, here's Sim. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. That is Ferguson in motion. And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Brought in by Chris Olave. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. 11 yards on the connection there. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
The tight end, Allen, in motion. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. Back to the ground after the penalty. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Bills will have great field position right around midfield.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Here's 1st and 10. Throwing right away is Allen. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is brought in. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. Here's Cook. This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on 1st down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. 2nd and goal from the 2, what do you do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on 2nd and goal.
We'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. One more time with Cook. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. James Cook. Touchdown, Buffalo. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Pass's kick is good. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll begin here on the ground. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
The defense all over that. Met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks, and it sets up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And that is just a bad time for a mental mistake. You have to secure that ball before you worry about turning upfield. You know it's 4th down. You know where the marker is. You've got to make that catch and keep this drive alive.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. Ryan Brzee there for the tackle. He'll get this out wide. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Buffalo.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down. Play action. It's Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And he will get into the end zone. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills. The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
They put a receiver in motion to the left. Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Now Allen on first down. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down. From the gun, it's Allen. That is caught. What a throw. James Cook. Touchdown, Buffalo. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Bass's kick is good. And the Bills looking terrific here out of the gate. Already up 21-0. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. On the return, here's Sims. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle here, and there's Olave. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are... A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
Here now, 3rd and 5. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
2nd down and 8. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Pass is caught by Olave. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping them short on 3rd down. Brings up 4th, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
There's no doubt that you appreciate the toughness he shows here, Mike. I mean, for a quarterback to put his head down and pick up some tough yards, his teammates love it. But I'll tell you, his coaches, they want to see him protect himself, understand when he had enough to pick up the 1st down, to get down and live to play another snap.
He'll find his running back, Cook. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. On the handoff, this is Cook. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. That's Chase Young off the edge with the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll run former K-State product Deuce Vaughn. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A run out of the gun with Cook. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to New Orleans. After this, here's 2nd and 2. Once again, it's Cook. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, Josh Allen. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
He's going to keep it himself, and he's into the end zone. Josh Allen, touchdown, Bills. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. Well, that's 2 straight plays now where this secondary has won their matchup, and right now the offense needs to find some plays that just call for easy completions. Get your wide receivers in space. Allow them to run after the catch, because right now these downfield passes, the defense is all over.
Oh, but he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Off the play fake. Here's Allen. In trouble, and down he goes. That's Carl Granderson in there to record the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Going to air this one out. He's got it! A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Here's a handoff to Cook. And he'll get forward for a couple. Ryan Brzee there for the tackle. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This officially a 58-yard attempt. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First and 10. Throwing is Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. A run up the middle with Cook. And a good run there. Finds the lane. Gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Extra point attempt still to come. He's got it. And the Saints are able to edge a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken just shy of the goal line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Their own 26-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Second and a yard. They'll run right here with Cook. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
Now he'll run. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown.
And he's got another one. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season.
His kick is good. Next the score, Bills 35, Saints 7. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
That's good for the Saints. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's brought down at the 31. A 3-yard pickup brings up
2nd and 7. They go play action now. Here's Allen. This one is caught, and it's the tight end, Strange. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Once the quarterback gets flushed out of the pocket, Mike, he has to make a split-second decision. Does he remain a passer and give his guys time downfield to work open? Or does he turn into a runner, just try to pick up some positive yards with his legs? I think in this case, the extra time paid off. Remained a passer, found an open target downfield, and he's able to get the ball to him for a nice completion.
A pickup there of 13. Good for a Bills 1st down.
Once you see that guy coming across the formation pre-snap, Mike, you have to be thinking jet sweep instantly. It's just such a dangerous play that always has the potential for this type of yardage, especially when he wins that race to the edge.
They'll go play action here with Allen. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On play action, Allen. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Bills. Pass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills add on to their already sizable lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one on target to Olave. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. He'll come up now for second down and 4. Here's a toss, right side. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
And that is incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points, but really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the third quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue, and I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
A carry for Cook. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. A run with Cook. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down. On second down, Cook. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They put Strange in motion. They'll run the toss with Cook. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
You have to appreciate the effort. The guy's given everything he has to try to make something out of nothing, but understand sometimes you just have to live to survive another down and not take a big loss.
Allen going to give it to Cook. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. Try the jet sweep here. Let's see what they can get. Whoa. And he'll twist his way to a good run. A pickup of 7 yards. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Bills will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going for it all. And that is incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Throwing now on 1st and 10. That's deep for Olave. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Kaiir Elam. And the Bills are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And not a whole lot there. Up to about the 25. Now whistles here, and a penalty. I think somebody moved early up front. Here's Cook. Cook with a 1st down and much more. And he's going to be out of bounds. They mark him at the 35-yard line. It is a big run by Cook. 45 yards. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down. This defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting. But finally, when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game. Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
Now the give to Cook, running right. Open space inside the 10. And he will score again. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
Makes the score Bills 52, Saints 7. Tyler Bass to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Throwing now from the gun. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Brian Branch.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
On the handoff, this is Cook. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Once again, it's Cook. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. On the carry, it's Cook. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They'll run with Cook. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the second half. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Here's 2nd and 9. Now, faking the give. This pass caught. Right side, it's Allen. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. First carry here for Kyron Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is brought in. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game. That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Bills are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They put Strange in motion. They'll run right here with Cook. And he's going backwards here. They're going to take him down, back at the 5.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
And he's going to go backwards yet again. The defense stands up tall one more time, and they force a 4th down. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Looking middle and complete with Allen. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now they'll set up to throw. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop. He's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
So a road win here for the Bills. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big 1st quarter lead, did not.
Turn the lights on.
Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever. I forever reign. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever. The people they make go and dollars they make grow, and everything's for show, but I will remain cold and eager. The queen don't talk to the meager, a leader. Who you know in the Zephyr, been through the trenches, gutter fields and stenches. Gone ball, they filling up the benches. Half-court shooter, spitting from the medulla. Life for the game, they talking like I'm the doula. Nobody want a doula, defend the throne. I'm a dog in the zone, and your man's is bones. I don't fear the stones, I flash the paws. Don't be talking to me crazy with no glass jaw. A spit of light saliva, you can never survive her. Streets got a code up, couldn't decipher. Watch the way you talk when you talking to me. And if you didn't know, it's the NEC. Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever. I forever reign. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever. If you don't love me, you must hate yourself. Either way you play with me, you gon' play yourself. Don't be stupid, decide that I'm the same.
A new Rover and they still ain't got the range. Can't even hang with, doing big things, but the fame ain't changed. Trying to maintain, but your chain can't blame. On a new plane, but your main can't tame this. Same dame, but the rock got bigger. Might buy the drop top, got more figures. Pull up in the lot, still block pop. The posse can spot. Come and go, but I still check. Now I ain't saying I'm the best, I'm just saying that you're not. I got it all, baby, give it everything you got. And arrogant, sitting in the booth, I ain't even gotta lie, cause you know that I'm the truth. Yeah. Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever. I forever reign. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever.